Hey guys, Parfex here. 1.6 has hit the live server, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the Sorcerer class. Let's get started. Alright, I'm going to show you my skills first, and I'm going Destro Staff and Restoration Staff. On my Restoration Staff, I'm going to have Power Surge, which is going to give me 40% healing on all of my crits, and it's going to give me spell damage by 20%. It gives me weapon damage by 20%, but I really don't need it with this build. I'm going to get Healing Springs. That is, so if your group needs a little bit of extra healing, you can hit that, help the group out. Dark Conversion. This is just for when, oh, I'm out of Magicka, I need some Magicka back. I'm going to hit that, get some Magicka back, all good. And Healing Ward for those oh crap moments where you're just about dead, you hit it, save the raid. Inner Light is going to give you 10% spell critical, and it's going to increase your Magicka by 5%. But if you look at the Mages Guild passives, it is also going to increase your Magicka by 2% and magic regeneration by 2% for each Mages Guild slotted. Now I have that, so that's really going to give me 7% Magicka, 10% crit, and it's going to give me 2% Magicka regeneration. And this is going to give me 2% Magicka, 2% Magicka regeneration. And it's probably the best ultimate in the game. Shooting Star. Comes down, you get 12 ultimate for each enemy you hit with it. Does a lot of damage on impact and puts a nice dot on the ground for you. It's a damage over time effect. For my Destruction Staff, this is going to be my single target, Force Pulse. What you're going to do is you're going to put Liquid Lightning on the ground, and then you're going to medium attack weave with Force Pulse, and I'll show you that in a second. You're going to put Liquid Lightning on the ground, and then use Fire Ring on AoE situations when you have a bunch of mobs. Then anytime a mob gets under 20%, you're going to smack him with a Mage's Wrath and kill him. And then again, Inner Light and Shooting Star. If you want a little bit of group utility, you can go up here and you can get Negate and put it on your bar. You can do this one, allies take less damage, or this one grants movement and resource regeneration. I think the allies take less damage is a little better morph, in my opinion, so let's say you want to do that instead. So you have two different ultimates on your bar, so a little bit of diversity when it comes to your ultimates. Okay, now, gear. This is one of the most important things. Alright, we're going to start with the rings. I'm wearing 2 Dominion's rings. There's something you can get from the PvP vendors, and you can also get them just from the vendors around your towns. They're not super expensive. The 2-piece adds 83 spell damage. Now, if you want to go the more expensive route, you can get 2 of these. Cyrodiil's Light. Gives 171 spell damage, but if you see my shopkeeper, tells you that they're 37,000 a piece. They're pretty expensive. Now, I'm running 3-piece Twilight's Embrace is going to give me spell critical. I'm running 2-piece Adroitness, which is actually my neck. So I have 1 neck, 1 head of Adroitness. My Twilights are my robe, my sash, and my staff. And the other set I'm wearing is Martial Knowledge. Now, as you can tell, I'm wearing a hodgepodge of green, and obviously you want them V14 if you can get them, but a very easy set to get, and is overall one of the best sets in the game right now. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how this build works. You're going to go hit Crit Surge, you're going to drop Liquid Lightning, and have a medium attack weave. Under 20%. Oh, you didn't really get there because I medium attack weaved him. We're going to try another. We'll just show you it in this guy. All I'm doing is kind of holding the button in a little bit extra. And it takes a lot of practice to get the medium weave down. Now, the reason why I medium attack weave is because of... Remember which one it is. This right here. When using a Destruction Staff, heavy attack, fire attacks deal 15% additional damage. So, even though I'm medium attacking with a Destruction Staff, it is actually going to give me the 15% bonus from that. So you're always going to want to try to medium attack. Alright, now, let's say you're in a dungeon and you've got to burn a boss as fast as you can. You want to get the most amount of DPS you can for a single target. This is what you're going to do. You're going to put Twilight right here on both bars. It's going to give you even more damage. Boom. Now, I don't have a whole lot of champion points because I was gone for a little bit of the week. So I'm not up there with most people, and I don't have the 12% crit passive. So my DPS is quite a bit lower. But I saw a guy that we did DPS testing with get 15k on a boss single target for a minute. So this build does phenomenal. Now, if you want to upgrade it a little bit, you want to get the head and shoulders of, I don't have it with me, but it's Falcon Scorias. For every dot you put down on the ground, it's going to give you a chance to drop a meteor, which does almost the same amount of damage as this meteor. Really good. It's called Falcon Scoria. That's only if you want to upgrade to that. And then you can take away the Twilight's Embrace, the 2 pieces here, and put the Adroitness over here, put 2 pieces of Twilight, move the Martial Knowledge. You get it. Alright guys, thanks. That's a Sorcerer build. If you like it, hit like. If you like me, subscribe. If not, I'll see you guys in Tamriel. Thanks for watching.